Hey everyone! Sorry I haven't posted in a week, but I've been on vacation with my better half, having a good old time. But I have made sure to watch the Lakers Summer League games. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Uh, it's always a little frustrating. But let's talk about some of the players. Dalton Connect has been everything that I thought he was going to be. I know he struggled in the first two games with his shot dropping, but I wasn't really worried about it because one of the things that was very um, telling about him is that he had zero problems really getting to any of his spots. He's a three-level scorer. He can pretty much score from anywhere. He gets to the rim. He's very athletic. Um, and his shot looks sweet. Stroke looks good. Sometimes a little flat. I think he was probably rushing it a bit. But no one was really interfering with his ability to get where he wanted to go. And I think that's the key thing I was looking for. So I think he'll do much better with the big club when he's playing with guys that are spacing better, that are moving the ball. Summer League can get a little selfish sometimes because guys are trying so desperately to be noticed. And unfortunately, oftentimes that comes with, let me show you that I can score, let me show you that I can score. And so the ball isn't always passed. So Dalton's looked really good in the last few games. He's noticeably gotten better each game. I loved when he was mic'd up because you could hear kind of the things he was talking about, and he was calling guys out in a very leadership way, or showing a lot of leadership in terms of telling them to get back on defense, that we've got to communicate, communicate, communicate. These are so important, and to see a guy, walk on the team and start being vocal like that. I hope he's like that with the big club. Nobody's going to give you anything in this league. If you want something, you have to go take it. So if you wait your turn and you're being polite because, LeBron's over there, LeBron doesn't want you to be a wimp sitting back waiting for him to give you permission to use your game. He wants you to go and take it because he needs help. You all need to be there helping each other. I often harken back to the Phil Jackson teams, and part of what made his team so lethal. This is a guy who won a championship 55% of the time his teams were in the playoffs. It's an obscene number. No one will ever come close to touching that. But what it was is that every guy on the team was a willing weapon. It doesn't mean they all got a bunch of shots or anything like that, but if it was there, they take it. If it's not there, move it along. And that's one thing I would like to teach, certainly Maxwell Lewis, who's looked pretty good in Summer League. He's got a great prototypical NBA body. He's long, he's athletic. Um, I like what he's shown so far. He started to get a little selfish. He started off really great, but then he started kind of like, ooh, let me do it, let me do it. And I get it. If there's a good shot, people feel the compulsion to take it in Summer League. But if the shot clock still has plenty of time, you have a good shot, move it along for a great shot. If the shot clock's winding down, then take that good shot. Other than that, move it along. Bronny James, he's looked exactly like what I thought he would look like. Obviously, he's got ways to go offensively, but defensively, ooh, I love this kid's instincts. He's athletic. He's got quick twitch responses. Um, I think he's going to be a player in this league. I don't think he's ever going to be a star or anything like that. But if you have a guy that's got that kind of defensive, instinct that you can put as a pit bull at the point of attack, and as his offense gets better and he's able to maybe knock down some threes and do things like that, I think that you have a rotation piece. You have a player. So I'm excited about him. He's obviously got to develop. He's not going to be playing with the big club a whole lot. But people complaining that he shouldn't be in the NBA really don't know what they're talking about. They're just trying to hate on his dad. And by extension, then on to him. And I don't think that's cool. He's an NBA player. He belongs here. Picking him at 55 was not some sort of stretch. It's, I think that's nonsense. Blake Hinson, he looked good in that first game, didn't he? Knocking down 5 threes. I think it was 5 threes. He looked really good, and I liked his aggression taking the threes. Don't hesitate. If you're a shooter, shoot the rock. You whether make it or miss it, you got to shoot the rock. You're the threat. They haven't dropped for him as well since then, so we'll see how it goes. He's got a great body, strong, tough, physical. So his big body. So we'll see how he goes. But he's got a lot of potential there. I do love his aggression. Colin Castleton, there's another guy that has looked really good. You can see that he's improved. I hope he gets more chances with the big club. He's a terrific passer. We haven't really had a chance to see too much of that. But Colin Castleton can pass the rock. He's a shot blocker. He's a very skilled man. He's a very skilled big man. That's the kind of player he is. He's a skilled guy. Hopefully he'll get some shot to play. It's a shame we don't have more spots on our roster. The old young guy, Kuzi. I've liked the bald Kuzi, man. He's been good. He's been so smart. He just knows how to play basketball. He knows how to. His shot is sweet. His instincts are good. He passes the ball. He's fearless. He's just been so smart out there. Too bad we don't have room. I would love to see him. I'm sure they'll probably bring him to training camp. But he's a guy that probably on a two-way contract normally you'd be happy to have. If Blake Hinson doesn't start playing better, I might want to switch him out with Kuzi. Yes, I know he's 24, 25. He's not as young a pup as the others, but at that point in the roster, when you're looking down your roster to the guys down, it doesn't really matter if they're 19 or 18 or 24. It matters that the 14th guy be able to contribute something, and he's looking like he can. Anyway, we're probably not going to be able to keep him, but we'll see how things go. It's still exciting to watch. Looking forward to tonight's game, and I'll holler at you later. Bye.